Hi everybody, my name is Wendelika Cline, and this tutorial video is to demonstrate how to work the lace portion of the Gypsy Caravan Shawl pattern. As you can see, it looks like it's knitted sideways across the shawl, and that is exactly what's going on here. The lace panel is joined with the body stitches of the shawl as you knit it across. And I think that is a technique that has gotten some people confused in my pattern. So as a supplement to the written pattern, I am offering this tutorial video for you to show you how to get that lace panel attached to the rest of the shawl. I hope this is helpful for you. You can find this shawl pattern on Knit Picks. You can also find it on my Ravelry store, Wendelika Cline on Ravelry, or no, it's Little Woolly Things on Ravelry. So if you go to Ravelry and you search for Little Woolly Things, you should find all of the patterns that I have available there, including the Gypsy Caravan Shawl. So I hope you enjoy. For this tutorial, I am using some leftover yarns that I had in my stash from working up this shawl pattern a couple times already. I'm going to be trying to work around my tripod, so hopefully I won't bump it and make it shake too much. I have this set up so that it's just kind of a mini version of where the last few rows that you should have worked before you get to the lace section. Here I've got the red short row wedge, and then the gold with the green, I think it's called ivy in the pattern, and slip stitches, and then back to the gold again. So the tricky part here, this is the most tricky part of the pattern, I think, and what you need to do is work a cable cast on from your working yarn that's still attached to the shawl, and this puts your stitches going the right direction. So I'm going to slip my needle behind the last stitch that was worked, grab a loop, pull it around, and slip it on. So that's one cast on. We're going to cast on, let me double check my pattern here, we're going to cast on 18. $17 and 18. Okay, so now you have worked an extension from the beginning of the row. Now we'll go to the chart and we will knit 2. And I know this seems like a weird way to start, but this will create the shaping for the side of the shawl, because the shawl is shaped outward. You increase stitches on this edge, and then you work flat across, and as you work across you're going to be picking up the stitches from the body that are on your needle already. So I will show you. Knit 2, then we're going to turn it around, purl 2 across the back side here, now knit 1, yarn over, slip 1, yarn over, slip 1, and then pass, slip 1, knit 1, if I can read my own writing, pass the slip stitch over. Okay, so we've worked a decrease, knit 1, Next row, turn it, we're going to purl 4 back across. Now, scroll on my computer up to row 6. So see, you're working a triangular section that starts here and gradually increases as you work it. Row 6, knit 2. Yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass slip stitch, knit 2 together, pass the slip stitch over, yarn over, knit 1. Now row 7, turn around and purl 6. So I don't want to read off the whole pattern here. I'm going to work this up until the point where you start actually knitting together with the body stitches here. This is row 18 of the charted part of the pattern. Okay, so we are up to the first cable crossing. It is marked as a 3/3 right cross, so we're going to slip 3 to the cable needle, tuck it to the back, work the 3 off of the working needle, I guess the left needle, 3 off the cable needle. Okay, so that is done. Knit 1, yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass slip stitch over. And we are not quite to the point of joining with the body stitches yet. Yarn over, knit 1, but we're getting really close. Slip 1, knit 2 together, and then pass the slip stitch over. Okay, and we're going to turn it around again and purl 18 across. And with the end of this row, we have now completed the setup portion, where we have worked the triangle that continues the shaping of the side of the shawl here. Now we are on row 20. And if you were just looking at the chart alone, I believe beginning with row 18 it would stop making sense because it seems like you're short a stitch. However, when you work across here, let me get to the end of row 20 and I'll show you. Knit one, yarn over, slip one, knit one, pass slip stitch over, knit one, knit two together, yarn over, knit six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the cable stitches that we just crossed. Yarn over, slip one, knit one, pass slip stitch over, knit one, knit two together, oh whoops, I think I just read the wrong row. Okay, I will take that back and get back to you. Okay, so I just panicked for a second and I did not want to show you the wrong row inadvertently in a tutorial video, but I was on the right row. So okay, we are at the end of row 20. I just did the yarn over. Now I'm going to slip one, and over here on the body stitches, these ones I'm going to knit two together. Okay, this is how we attach it to the shawl as we work, and then pass that last stitch that we slipped over, just like that. Now we are attached to the body of the shawl, and we're working out this direction. Okay, so then, as awkward as this is, we're going to turn it around again and purl 18. Purl back across just the lace section. And you're just going to keep working this, following the lace chart, knitting the two stitches together from the body of the shawl, slipping the last stitch from the lace section, turning it around and purling back across, all the way across the width of the shawl as you go. So I will show you that again. The next row is row 22. Knit two, yarn over, slip one, knit two together, and pass the slip stitch over, yarn over, knit eight, yarn over, slip one, knit two together, pass slip stitch over, knit one, and we're back at the end here where we had that decrease before. It's right there. So we're going to slip it on the decrease, knit two together from the body stitches of the shawl, and pass that slipped stitch over, turn it around, purl 18 back across, which is row 23. I can see why this confuses people in the pattern. When I first released this, I thought I really should record a tutorial video for this section of the pattern. And then I got busy and I didn't do it, so I apologize to any of you who may have been having trouble with this. I hope it hasn't caused anyone to give up on finishing their project. If you know of anybody else who's been working on this pattern and gotten stumped here, please let them know about this tutorial video. That is how the lace section is worked across. So I hope you enjoy. If you have any more questions, feel free to email me, wendy@clineart.com. That is on every page of your pattern that you have purchased. So yes, please find me and ask questions, and if I can illuminate this any better for you, I will do my best. So thank you so much for watching, and enjoy your knitting.